Well, good morning, everybody.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing?
Good.
What? Cheryl shrunk down. What's going on with you?
I'm not Sarah, I'm Hannah.
Oh, snap! You're Hannah. Okay. So what happened to Cheryl? What's going on with Cheryl?
She is sick today.
Sick today.
Mm-hmm. So I had to be on the live show.
That's right.
Second
Boom.
time.
All right. Well, yeah, this is Hannah's actual second live stream that she has done. And she's a natural at doing these videos. Believe it or not, she really is.
I'm a little bit.
Yeah. So you have been on some cruises.
Yes, I've been on 3 so far.
Mm-hmm. And throughout the show, what we're going to do is ask you several questions dealing with, what cruising is like through a kid's eyes, because we always talk as grown-ups on the show, and
Correct.
then the kids never get a chance to speak about cruising. Yes. So this is going to be your opportunity. But first, we have to welcome everybody into the show. Good morning, everybody, and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your host and special guest hostess, Hannah. Today, welcome in to the show and also to the replay. If you are here for the replay, please indicate in the comment section by typing in the word #team replay. But if you are here right now, good morning and welcome in. And look at all these chat people coming in, Hannah.
That's like 2 million.
It's like 2 million viewers?
Yes.
Wow. I don't know that we can handle a lot of that today.
No, they all love us.
They all love us? That's
yes.
Right. That's right. That's right. And it's going to be an extra special show today because you're here.
Yes. And you're here every day, but you are so special.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for that wonderful introduction, Hannah. And so let's introduce the people who have made it into the live chat. First up on the show today is PK Adventure Travels. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. That's right. That's what they said. Next up in the chat is Goldie.
Hi there.
Lovely people.
Yes.
Hi there, lovely people. Aw.
Yay.
Journeys with June and Brady have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Mm-hmm. And then Matthew Whittington has made it in.
Good morning.
Good morning. That's right. And Will G, what did he say? He says, good morning, all. Working and listening.
Correct.
That's right. Wellness with Frugal Mama has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
She says, hello. Hi.
Yay.
How is it going? Oh, look who made it in. Traveling with Tinkerbell.
Yay.
Yes. Oh, look. She left you some fairies in the chat. See?
Yay.
That's Tinkerbell.
Yay. No, she's all green.
Oh, okay.
And she's a little bit
says,
Lugo.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Yay. That means we did a 3-day.
Oh, look. Goldie spoke directly to you. Hi there, beautiful young lady.
Hi there to you.
Yep. All right. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures came in. Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Yep. And it says Cheryl is young today.
I'm not Sarah. I'm Hannah.
You're Hannah. That's right.
I told him
That's
in
right.
the beginning.
Yeah, you told him in the very beginning. Don't get it twisted. My name is Hannah. Scott Smith has checked in this morning. He's driving and listening to the show.
Yay.
While he's driving.
Cool.
Yeah, that is cool. Journeys with June and Brady. Say, hey, Hannah.
Hi.
Yes.
Finally, somebody did my name right.
Yep. And Traveling with Tinkerbell says, hello, Hannah.
Hi.
That's right.
You forgot to put the 8s at the end. I just noticed that.
Right. PK Adventure Travel says, hi, Hannah. Thanks for stepping in today.
And thank you for being with us.
Oh, yes. I know that's right. Okay. So while we wait on everybody to come into the show and start checking in, we are going to talk about your couple of cruises that you've been on. Yes. Let's break it down to them. Okay. So the first one you went on was the Carnival Breeze.
Yes.
We took a 5-day voyage down to Mexico and stopped at 2 places. Out of those 2 places, which one was your favorite?
Both.
Both. Okay.
Like
so
this.
we went to Cozumel and did a bunch of shopping. right?
And
and you
the
had
dry slide was our second cruise.
Okay, so the first stop in Cozumel, what did you have in the little cups that you were eating? You remember that? We stopped off.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember that, but we did have something that I had delicious.
It was cold.
Sushi?
It was a slushy. It was a Mexican slushy with little fruit pieces in it. Which one did you have?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know? It was either mango or strawberry.
I think I had Oh yeah, I did have strawberry.
You had the strawberry one? That was
and
very
y'all
good.
Guys had the one thing that I can't have to drink, which is that's sad. But they did have it. I don't.
Yep.
Do you remember?
And then we had that big old plate of nachos. You remember that? It was like stacked up really, really high, and it fed all of us.
Yes, but that was I didn't eat any.
How hot was it over there?
It was hot.
It was
burning hot.
Burning hot in Mexico.
Yes.
Yes.
And I brung a little water.
Okay. Well, that's good. And then on the next stop, we went to Progreso. You remember that?
Yes, Progreso. Yeah.
Progreso, where you had some other frozen drinks. Tell me about those. What did they taste like?
They taste amazing. They were a little bit, I think, sour. So, yeah, but I love sour. And they are just really good. High five to those people.
High five, yeah, because it was 2 for $5, and then cheap price. That's a good price.
Cheap price.
That's where that statement comes from, is Progreso, because everything was just like really, really low.
Cheap.
Yep. Okay, so we went to the beach. What did you do at the beach?
I covered my dad's foot up with sand.
My feet were buried in sand.
Only one. Oh,
it was both.
Oh.
Yep.
And
you went halfway up
my leg.
I lost
my sand stuff that Dad bought for a very cheap price. At the beach.
Yeah, she had a beach bucket.
At home. The other two were stuck in the tree. Sad.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It made for a good memory, though.
Yes, but now I think every single one of them are gonna be sound.
Yes, and you remember on Mom's Lounger, what did we keep on doing? We kept on putting stuff on Mom's Lounger. You remember that? We got putting our stuff up there.
We just put our stuff up there because we don't need to hold them. Dad can hold all of that, but it's okay.
Mom's Lounger was in the shade. You know how we are with our camera equipment. We got to really take care of the camera equipment, and whenever in these foreign countries, you have to really put them in the shade and protect them from direct sunlight. So that's what we were doing.
But I didn't bring these devices, so it was just a chill day.
Right. Okay. So on your second cruise? No. Let's stay with the first cruise. You remember making the necklaces and stuff in the kids club?
Correct. My friend, I made a friend at kids club. She said she was my friend, and on the second cruise, I made another friend. I made 2 friends on the second cruise, or 3. On this cruise, she made me actually a bracelet, or was it it was a necklace, but it was really small, so I used it as a bracelet, and it was like football, soccer, and what is that thing you hit?
Baseball, sports ball necklaces.
Yes, and I made one for her. She kept that one, and then I made one for myself. But I want to go there again so I can make more.
Yeah, so we're going.
And one for heights.
Yes.
Everybody.
Okay, let's check in with the chat, and then we'll talk about your second cruise here in a little bit, okay?
Yes.
All right. The Bud Files have made it in. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, people.
Yes. And Goldie is saying you're doing a good job. Well done, Hannah. Such an awesome hostess.
Thank you.
Yep. And Mike and Rihanna says you will do a great job today, Hannah.
Thank you, too.
Yep. Scott McNeil has made it in. Good morning. Welcome in.
Yay.
Yep. Okay. And he has an update. I'm doing good. Been busy at work now that the beach season is here. Hope all is well with you. Yeah, I know. They're loading up the island right now. They're doing it. All right. Scott has checked in and booked another TA for the next year on the Mardi Gras. Ooh, the big ship.
But we're not going on the Mardi Gras.
Not on the Mardi Gras, but we will be
Yet.
going on another big ship
coming
up. We're going to talk about our upcoming sailings really soon.
Are
Okay.
we going to talk about the thing, the other cruise?
Yes. Yep. And Mardi Gras is an awesome ship. We love the Mardi Gras for the family cruise.
Gras. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Gras.
Absolutely. So we are. Oh, okay. Here we go. Here, Life with Tanisha RN has came in with the list of the day. As always, we thank you for this list coming in. And she says, "Good morning. It's D-Day, National Eyewear Day, National Higher Education, National Applesauce Cake Day, National Drive-In Movie Day, and National Gardening Exercise Day. Have a great day." I love it.
You too.
Yes, thank you for this
That's a long list, by the way.
It's so long we got to sit up?
Yes, I have to, a bit, only a little bit.
We got to get bigger.
Up.
Oh, there we go. All right.
No.
It's gone away. All right. Ooh, good morning. Controversial Cruising has made it in. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Everyone.
And Life with Tanisha says, "Sorry, I can't stay. Got a busy morning. Take care and be great on purpose." Thank you so much for coming into the show. We always appreciate you. Yes. And
are we going to read every
single one? This is the one that says Dad Goes Bananas. Yes. She is the one that shows you show up on the show almost every day anyway. So they're used to seeing you.
Not true.
Mm-hmm.
Not very true. Because sometimes I don't even stay on the show. I just go watch my tablet.
Yep. Okay, so you had a second cruise, okay, and it was earlier this year on a different cruise line. How did you feel about that cruise versus the first cruise?
I think I liked the second cruise or the third. It's between those two.
I only remember you going on two. You went on one with everybody, and then you went on one with just me and Mom.
Oh, I said it. Well, I'm going on 3 soon.
You're going on another one soon?
Yes, very, very soon.
Okay, so the second one, which was more relaxed, the Norwegian Prima. Let's talk about that one. Okay, so Kids Club is first up, naturally, because you went to Kids Club by yourself this time.
Yes, it's
What did you do on that Kids Club? You know, the one that they kept on having to scan you in and stuff like that, or scan my wrist or your wrist.
I thought to make something like there was a station, big table station. Well, some people can meet, some people or everybody. They had clay, and I would always, if they had clay, I would always make something with clay. Like when I went on there, I want to do that again. I made it something with clay. I was gonna make a donut next time we go there.
You're gonna make a donut?
Yes.
Well, that sounds good.
But the only sad thing is that I need to shape it into a donut.
Mm-hmm.
And we got to color them with marker because we gotta color them. I made a bed, a pretty weird shaped bed. It was supposed to be like a mustard.
And they also had video games that you were playing also.
I wasn't playing those video games. Oh, yeah, I was. I was only
You had a crowd around you.
No.
You did. So I looked straight back, and Hannah had the controller. She was all over the place playing that game.
That was when what's that called? When it was our last day. I was doing that because I got one question correct, and I got to and I thought I had to pick somebody because y'all picked me to these, and we were not. How bad are you?
Okay.
And then I almost finished, but I was in last place. So yeah, and then I had to pick somebody. So I said, "Why don't I pick her?" I mean, it's easy.
Okay.
And then I was baby Princess Peach.
Baby Princess Peach on Mario Kart.
Yes.
Well, that'll work. So how much more fun did you have in one or the other kids club? The first cruise or the second cruise?
Second.
The second
But
cruise?
right now it's still a little bit of tie. The first one I gave it a 9.10, and the second one same but a little 9.1.10.
Okay. So it sounds like Norwegian won. The Norwegian Prima's Kids Club won out of the Carnival Breeze and the Norwegian Prima.
Yes, but I want to ask the Skybuzz a question.
You want to ask the audience a question?
Yes.
Okay, here goes.
First you're gonna ask your question, and then I ask mine.
I just did. How did you like the Kids Club versus the other cruise line?
Oh,
I was going to ask you about the dry slides next and the water slides.
But I was gonna say that one. So, everybody, hello, and I would like to ask you: have you ever went on the best cruise? I want say that in the comments.
Yeah, which one was your best cruise so far?
And your favorite one, everybody. I did you
Favorite cruise so far? Yep. All right. So let's see. Yep, this is the famous Hannah, the one and only.
That's
that's controversial cruising.
I'm not that famous.
Yep. So, just a yogi doing burpees in his basement has checked in. Good morning.
Basement's scary.
Yes. And he says, love seeing the whole family.
Yay, but right now we don't have the whole family. We only have 2.
Oh, here we go. Goldie says, lovely, Hannah. My daughter made a dragon out of clay. It's a short on my channel. You got to go check that out.
Cool. I think I saw you. Wait, was he on the same cruise as us?
Never been on a cruise.
Yikes. Well, I saw somebody trying to make a dragon.
You got to go check out that dragon, though.
I can't see that. Dee took it home.
No, it's on the channel. She has a short on her channel.
Oh, I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, that next thing we're probably going to talk about Eddie and Scott.
Eddie and Scott. Yep. Well, Eddie is on a cruise right now.
Yes. Oh, I thought he was 6666.
No, Eddie's cruising right now.
Yes.
Without us.
Scott also got bees.
Bees. They buzzing around.
And they named the queen bee.
Yeah, he named one of the queens after you, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, he did. One of the queens is named Hannah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd say like I'm the pop star of this show.
And then Goldie says, lovely, Hannah, the next one, because I've never been on one. Yep. And she says, that's funny and sweet.
I hope you be one. Maybe if I get a bee, I name it Goldie.
If you start keeping bees, you're going to name one of the queens Goldie?
Yeah.
Well, that'll work.
Yoni, Mom, everybody's name.
But one of them has to be Goldie, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I actually had a stuffy named Goldie.
Look who just made it in. Cruising on the high seas.
Hi.
And travel.
Hello, everyone.
Yes, that's what he said. Hello, everyone.
And welcome to you. Welcome.
Yep. Welcome back, Rob. And Goldie said, yes, the one that was going to be best was named Hannah.
Yay.
That's the best one.
Good job.
Yep. All right.
Aren't we going to... Okay, let's talk about the dry slides now.
We got to talk about the dry slides.
Okay, but I want to give you a quick tip. I did not teach. He was waiting for somebody.
No, she didn't cheat. What she did is she, as soon as she got her mat,
Okay.
she took off.
No,
Okay.
on the first round.
Mm-hmm.
We both got it, but we both went at the same time. I went a little bit, a tiny speck before him, and then he got. We went at the same time, but a tiny speck. I went
Mm-hmm.
a tiny little speck, and then you caught up. I think.
I didn't catch up. She won. She won
The
the first
first
round.
and then the second round I asked him, "Are you ready yet?" And he said no, so I waited a little more, and then I said, "Are you ready yet?" And then I went.
And then she took off again.
Yes, and then my prize was the one I remember.
Yep. So she won on the dry slide twice.
But
on the Norwegian Prima. That's the slides that we went down.
oh, I thought that was the third cruise I went on.
You only been on two. You only been on two. And then she wasn't tall enough for the well, yeah, I guess she was.
No,
Her and her siblings played on the water slides on Carnival for a long time. They did. And then how many times did you do the wave slide on the Prima?
8.
You know, the one that with the big tube that you rode down by yourself. You remember that?
I think it was near 7 or 8. I think
7 or 8 times in a row.
I think it's 8 though.
Yeah, man.
I went on there a lot, so I stopped, and I met a couple people.
Mm-hmm.
But I made a friend. I made another friend, and she was older. She was 9, and I was 8.
Yeah.
I said, "Are you scared to go on this dry slide?" Because I was kind of terrified. And when I went down, I said bananas because the guys told me to say something, and I said bananas.
You said bananas? Okay. Well, this slide goes down, up, and then it comes back down.
No. It goes like, and then you have to go, and then it goes to 30.
Well, the ones on Carnival, they have all these twists and turns and stuff. How did you feel about those versus the wave slide that you went on the Norwegian Prima?
The wave slide much better than the twist and turns.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Because they had water, and then last one didn't have that much water. It didn't have water. So I liked the water, and I got the slide with a thing, and then when I went down, I was like, zoom,
so you
really
like the
fast, and then up, down, up, circle, around, then go down, and then there's actually a couple of videos about that. So if you go check it on their channel, make sure to like and subscribe to their channel.
All right.
Give them lots of love.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Goldie says, "Lovely, Hannah. I'm going to remember that. And we'll ask you if you named one queen after me."
I will certainly write it on the paper.
Yep.
I certainly write it on a paper.
All right. Well, we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for us to show you the visitor that we have in town today.
Yes.
We have a visitor.
Yay.
And it is none other than the Mariner of the Seas. Look at that beautiful ship. Ain't she nice? Yes. This is awesome. We got some seagulls happening, and they're being
Wait, did you just
provisioned.
make that today?
This is live right now down at the port. The Mariner of the Seas
made
is
that
here.
at the port.
That's at the Royal Caribbean Terminal.
Cool.
Yep. And let's see, what is the weather today? If you are sailing away on this beautiful vessel,
79.
we are waking up to 79 degrees today with 89% humidity and sunny. Your sail away forecast is as follows. It's going to be 88 degrees with 61% humidity and sunny.
So look at the low. So it's 93, 83, 99. Okay, 79, 83, 86, 88, 87, 83, 81, and then 78.
Those are our temperatures today.
The lowest one is 78.
78 tonight. Yep, around 3 a.m. It's going to be 78 degrees outside.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be so cold.
I know, right?
And I'm going to have to snuggle up in every single blanket.
So where are all of our ships today? Let's see what's going on with this right now. Okay, we told you about the Norwegian Prima. Today, she is in Bergen, Norway. Then the Regal Princess is still over here in the United Kingdom somewhere. Then the Voyager of the Seas is in Rome. The Disney Magic looked like it's over here in Miami. And for the remainder of the ships, the Mariner of the Seas is in Galveston. The Harmony of the Seas is in Costa Maya. The Jubilee is in Cozumel. The Dream is in Nassau. And the Breeze is in Progresso. Yes. Very good. And let me see who else has made it into the chat. Hey, Wellness with Frugal Mama, take care. Have a good day on purpose. All right, here we go. PK Adventure Travel says, ooh, Mariner is a great ship. We did just a short 2-day to Coco K on her. Love Jamie's Italian. I think the main courses are better than at Giovanni's, but Giovanni's has better desserts. Nice. Maybe one day we will jump on Royal Caribbean, but until then, we will enjoy Norwegian. I don't know. I think I've turned into a Norwegian cruiser. I like the ease and the laid backness of a Norwegian cruise. So Hannah has disappeared. I'm gonna bring her back in here virtually for everybody's favorite segment. Jeremy Goes Bananas.
Dad goes bananas. Bananas.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Hannah. As always, we appreciate you having you on the show. And welcome to Jeremy Goes Bananas, the segment of the show where I attempt to read what happened on this day in history. And today is Thursday, June 6th. And on this day in history, in 1622, Pope Gregory the 15th created the Congregation for the Propagation of the Faith for the organization and direction of the missions of the Roman Catholic Church to the non-Christian world. In 1844, George Williams originated the Young Men's Christian Association. Does anybody know what that is? The YMCA in London. In 1892, Chicago's elevated loop train, commonly known as the L, began operating, and it became one of the largest and busiest mass transit systems in the United States. In 1925, the automobile manufacturer Chrysler Corporation was incorporated with Walter P. Chrysler as president. In 1934, the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, a U.S. regulatory agency, was established. In 1956, Swedish tennis player Bjorn Borg, who was considered one of the sport's greatest competitors, was born. In 1892, Israel invaded Lebanon and subsequently defeated the Palestine Liberation Organization, the Syrian Armed Forces, and assorted leftist Lebanese groups. In 1998, the American TV show Sex and the City, starring Sarah Jessica Parker, began airing on HBO, and it became one of those most popular and influential television series of the late 90s and early 2000s. In 2004, for her performance in A Raisin in the Sun, Felicia Rashad became the first African American to win a Tony Award for Best Actress. In 2015, American Pharoah won the Belmont Stakes, becoming the first thoroughbred in more than 35 years to capture horse racing's Triple Crown. And finally, led by U.S. General Dwight D. Eisenhower, an Allied armada of ships, planes, and landing craft, and some 156,000 troops began the invasion of northern France from England this day in 1944, the famous D-Day of World War 2. And that will do it for On This Day in History.
Dad went bananas.
That's right. Dad went bananas. Thank you for that, Elijah. We always appreciate you. Controversial cruising. Cheryl is a little under the weather today. She is not feeling too well. So yeah, it's just me today. Hannah was in a few minutes ago, and she is somewhere here in the house. And thank you for that donation of fresh fruit, Goldie. I had one slight banana moment. Thank you so much. Let me see. And yes, feel better, Cheryl. Okay. Oh, controversial cruising's coming up. Thank you so much. All right, so we are once again caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for me to bring you the cruise and travel industry news. All right. See, Cheryl made the show anyway today. Ha. First story I have for you today, it says MSC Cruises versus Carnival Cruise Line in the Caribbean. Ooh, sounds like a little competition is going on here. All right. This is not necessarily a news story. It just it's like a comparison of Carnival versus MSC. And we're super excited about MSC coming to Galveston. They are doing a bunch of construction down there at the cruise port. And it on the channel, we have already shown you a distant view of the future cruise terminal. I'm not sure if they're going to leave it the same or if they're going to tear it all down and build up a new one. But as of the date of that video, they were still operating Del Monte fruit out of that cruise terminal. So Carnival Cruise Line has 21 ships in the Caribbean, 4 built before 2000. The smallest ships are Carnival Elation and the Paradise, which we will be going on in October. That's our very next cruise, as a matter of fact. The largest ships in the Caribbean are the Mardi Gras, the Celebration, and the Jubilee. The oldest ships in the Caribbean, which is the Elation and the Paradise, both built in 1998. Versus MSC Cruises. MSC Cruises has 8 ships in the Caribbean by 2025, all built after 2000. The smallest that they have is the Magnifica with 3,223 passengers. The largest ship in the Caribbean is the MSC World America with 6,762 passengers, which is coming in 2025. The oldest ships that they have is the Magnifica, which was built in 2010, and the Divina, which is 2012. So there is a lot of good stuff in this article, and we will move on to the next one. And the headline reads, Hawaii finds insufficient evidence cruise ship sailed too close to protected coast. Hawaii state authorities failed to find evidence that Celebrity Cruises ship sailed illegally close to Kauai's protected Napali coastline. And let me see. Okay. Wait, the news story just jumped on me. Hang on one moment. Okay. That one, the news story just went away. And the next news story, Emerald Azura repositioning to the Caribbean for the 24-25 season. Emerald Cruises today announced that the Emerald Azura is repositioning to the Caribbean for the 2024-25 winter season. According to a press release, the 100-guest luxury yacht was previously scheduled to sail in the Red Sea and will now offer new itineraries to less traveled Caribbean islands. This redeployment comes in response to strong demand for the Caribbean sailings on board the Emerald Sakura, which have nearly reached full capacity for the upcoming season, Emerald Cruises said. In addition to increasing Emerald Cruises' presence in the Caribbean, the repositioning postpones the 24 to 25 Chiles season to prioritize guest safety in light of the ongoing situation in the Red Sea. So, moving on to the next news story, Vancouver awards recognized 5 cruise lines for environmental leadership. And let's see, a total of 5 cruise lines were awarded, including Disney Cruise Line, Holland America Line, Princess Cruises, Royal Caribbean International, and Viking Ocean. Being recognized for the 13th time, Princess Cruises was one of the highlights of this year's Blue Circle Awards. Disney Cruise Line was also highlighted by the Port Authority for receiving the award every year it homeported in Vancouver. Along with shipping lines and coastal maritime operators, the brands were recognized for sustainable actions such as reducing emissions and underwater noise. Connecting to shore power and using alternative fuels and technologies such as wind propulsion and batteries are examples of sustainable leadership, the Port Authority said. So it sounds like they are awarding the cruise lines for being, more aware of the damage that's being done to the environment. I love it. Moving on to the next story, it says Carnival Cruise Line considers a big change for its newest ships. And this one, it kind of goes along with what we've been reporting for the Utopia of the Seas. Carnival is catching on and saying, okay, they're using their biggest ships, or almost biggest ships, to run these 3 and 4 day sailings. Well, and John Heald, in a spectacular fashion, started answering the question, or he asked the question, let's see, do you think an Excel class ship, Mardi Gras, or Carnival Celebration should consider doing 4 or 5 day cruises? So many people ask me if that would ever happen. Is 4 or 5 days enough time to truly enjoy everything these ships have to offer? He wrote. My answer is no, it's not. 7 days is not even enough to catch what's going on the Excel class. One of the answers was the Excel class should not be any shorter than 6 days. With the cost of flights, etc., I want more time on the ship, and the time is needed to experience it due to the size. No one wants to pay thousands of dollars to be on a short cruise. Carnival should consider upgrading their smaller ships with some of the newer amenities so the shorter sailings could take advantage of those as well. And, my sentiment is exactly the same. You shouldn't shorten the guest experience just to make more money. That's not something that the company should be doing. Let me know. I'm talking to viewers here. Let me know. Weigh in on this story right here, because I know that we've always said that that's not really cool for an Oasis class to be on a 3 or 4 day sailing. That's not good at all. And let's see. In the next news story, Princess Cruises partners with Pitbull, Jason Aldean, Romero Brito to launch new liquor collection. And it says Princess Cruises has announced it will partner with artists Pitbull, Jason Aldean, and Romero Brito to create its new Love Line premium liquors, which are now available aboard the brand new Sun Princess and will be rolled out fleet-wide this summer. Among the new premium spirits, which will be included as part of Princess Cruises' Princess Premier beverage package, are Voli 305 Vodka by Pitbull, Love Prosecco by Brito in collaboration with Villa Sandi, and Melorosa Sauvignon Blanc, Red Blend, and Cabernet Sauvignon by Jason Aldean. So it's just some new drinks coming in, and they're all part of the Princess Premier beverage package, not Princess Plus. Moving on to the next story, Oceania Cruises News. Marina emerges from refurbishment with 3 new culinary venues. Oceania Cruises 1,250 passenger ship, the Marina, has re-entered service following an extensive period of refurbishment that began in late 2023. The vessel now boasts 3 new dining venues, including Aquamar Kitchen, a restaurant that debuted last year on Oceania Vista and offers wellness-inspired menus for breakfast and lunch. Marina also offers an alfresco pizzeria that operates in the evenings in Waves Grill and an all-day ice cream parlor in the pool deck. So let's see. Also, as a part of the refurbishment, the ship's 124 penthouse suites have been completely re-inspired with custom crafted furniture, as well as new closets and cabinetry, new carpets and upholstery, updated modern lighting, and more outlets and USB ports. We appreciate USB ports. We really do, if any of the cruise lines are listening to this show. But yeah, that will do it for the news stories for today. Let's see who else has made it into the chat. PK Adventure Travel says, controversial cruising, you don't need pants. Just make sure the camera is torso up. And there's an official term for this. The people that don't wear pants on camera is called Donald ducking it. And yeah, we don't do that here on the show. And here is a first would you rather from Cruising on the High Season Travel. Would you rather go on NCL or Carnival? Well, right now I have been transformed into a Norwegian cruiser. It's much more easygoing. There's not a constant party, constant in your face. The spa people leave you alone. I mean, pretty much everybody leaves you alone except for the washy people at the buffet and everywhere else. I mean, hey, that's a good thing for me. I don't like to be hassled while on my cruise. That's a good would you rather. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures. Do you think Galveston will become the biggest cruise port in the U.S. with all the new ships going to Galveston and all the new cruise lines going to Galveston? No. Galveston could not touch Port Canaveral or Miami even on its best day. Even on its best day. We don't have the flow of traffic, and we also don't have all of the motels and hotels ready like Miami and Cocoa Beach. That would be a long shot for Galveston to reach numbers like Miami and Port Canaveral. Good question, though. And oh, snap, we have a guest panelist coming up. What's up?
Snap. Good morning.
Oh, man. Thank you so much for coming in.
Yeah. I am not Donald ducking it, by the way.
Nice. That is a good update. And we definitely thank you for the not Donald ducking it. But would you rather cruise Norwegian or Carnival?
Oh, Carnival all day. I'm a Carnival.
Carnival?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Carnival loyal, Carnival E-er.
I was until I got on the Prima. I really was. The Prima really spoiled me. It did. I love it. The food's better. The service is better. Just everything all the way around. And I've been on the Celebration, so I'm comparing it to the best of the best, just give me your best. And I've been on the best on both lines. I haven't been on the Jubilee yet, but you've been on 1XL. You've been on all the rest of them too.
Yeah.
And
I look forward to doing Norwegian again. I haven't done Norwegian in quite a few years. It's been a long time, but I want to try to do it again for sure.
And what did it for me was the lights in the closet.
The lights in the
closet. That one touch lets me know that they care.
And I hear they use tablecloths on their tables at the main dining room too. So
Hudson's make you feel like you got money just walking into the place. It's like, ooh, this is fancy. It's like it makes you want to dress up to go to the dining room. It's like it's really cool. PK Adventure Travel says I would say NCL just because we have not been on that line yet. Okay, well, hey, you got to do it. You got to do it. And here we go. Cruising on the high season travel, says Mike. I think Galveston is just getting started and will be there in no time flat. They're doing a lot of work. They're doing a lot.
They're getting a lot of ships, MSC. They're getting in the Carnival Miracle. So,
yep. Journeys with Jude and Brady says, I'm crazy for Carnival.
Yeah, me too, Aunt June.
Carnival's cool. All right. PK Adventure Travels. I have to agree that there is not enough time to enjoy the big ships. We will be on the Utopia for one of the 4-day cruises, and I'm trying to figure out a plan to see it all. See, that's what I mean. You know, don't put the bigger ships on shorter sailings. Put the smaller ones on there. You know, like it's always been, and that is not. Yeah, that's not something that I'm too excited about. An Excel class takes many days to experience it all.
They do it on purpose though, like that. So you know, I in a way, I feel like, you know, you can't see everything. So I don't want to take away from one of the true experiences on the ship. You know, I might have to go back to the Jubilee again, or I might have to go back to the Prima again to see everything in the way that I want to see it and experience it. You know, so
yep.
They do that on purpose. They know they're smart, man. They're smart.
Yep. Antoinette at Fun has made it in. Hey, friend.
Hey, Antoinette. Hey,
good
friend.
morning. Thank you so much for coming in. Okay, here's a would you rather. Would you rather eat at the Lido or the main dining room? Okay, so here goes. Everybody knows that I'm a sucker for the main dining room. I really am. I love the MDR and everything about it. But one thing I quickly discovered was the same food that they have on the menu in the main dining room, they also have on the Lido buffet. So a cruise hack for those of you that don't like to pay $5 for a third entree in the event that you need it. You can just roll right through the Lido and have a third entree.
You could, and a fourth and a fifth.
And this is also a conditional answer for me as well. It all depends on if we're on a Thanksgiving or a Christmas cruise also, because the MDR serves a shaved down version of what a traditional American would perceive as appropriate Thanksgiving and Christmas food.
They do.
Exhibit A. Exhibit A. We were on a Thanksgiving cruise, no, a Christmas cruise on the Dream. And in the main dining room, they served, you know, what appeared to be slices of turkey, but it was just, you know, this processed sliced turkey breast. We didn't enjoy that. And also the dressing was a little dollop of something that appeared to be dressing. And then you had the, you know, the cranberry sauce and all of that. So we dropped that whole meal. Me and baby got up. We went through the Lido. Okay. What did I see on the Lido's big old fat turkey sitting right up there, a real bird. So we get in line and we had a real turkey on the Lido and not the main dining room. So this is a conditional answer. It all depends on if you're doing it on a holiday or not. But traditionally, I like the main dining room better. Let us know in the chat, which one do you prefer, Scott?
I'm a Lido guy for at night because I'm usually doing so many things that I'll just pop up there, get a deli sandwich, or hop on the carvery line and get a piece of meat and a little thing of potatoes. But I've really enjoyed, especially on the longer sailings, the sea day brunches. Because if you're not on the Celebration, Mardi Gras, or Jubilee, they will bring some of the Emerald specialties over to the sea day brunch. And even when they do like the Asian inspired day and the Mexican inspired day, they still bring some of those aspects over to the sea day brunch menu. And I think that's amazing. I don't miss that.
I like Emerald shrimp and grits. The first time I had it, I was on the Breeze on the family trip, and I really enjoyed it. The andouille, really good. And they put a lot of shrimp on it too.
Yeah, they do.
The shrimp and grits is awesome. Mike and Rihanna says, would you rather lay by the pool on a sea day or try to do lots of things on the ship during a sea day?
Oh, easy for me. I'm doing everything during the sea day. I can't sit still. I can't lay by the pool. I'm not a layer by the pooler.
Me neither. I burn. So I'm ducking the sun, believe it or not. I'm not out in the sun type of guy. So I'm ducking the sun at all times. Okay. Would you rather drive or fly to the cruise port?
If I had a choice, I mean, I would love to drive, but I don't really. The only option that I have, I think, here in Arizona is Long Beach. That's not
Hmm.
like insanely crazy. Obviously, they're all an option, but I'm not just gonna up and drive 3 days to get to Baltimore or get to Florida, 4 days to get to Florida. So
Right. But it'll be less time to Galveston. I'm just saying.
it would definitely be less time to Galveston, that's for sure. We can all go to Coops.
Yep. Oh man, we still got to make it down to Coops. The one day that we actually went to go try it, they were out. They were sold out. They left a sign on the outside of the restaurant that says sold out.
Wow,
That stuff must be really good.
it's good for him. That's great.
Let's see. Yeah, it's the only way that Rob can go is he fly to all the cruise ports. That's why I
Same.
asked. Yep.
Same.
Mhm. Cruising on the high season travel says MDR. Yep. And then you make it through the Lido. And back by popular demand, the Funky Rob dance or the Drunk Rob dance, which was gifted to us through Rob and not stolen from another channel. As always, we appreciate you coming in to the show.
I always wonder if that guy thinks the same thing that I do. If if Rob was gonna take him out when Rob does the spin,
The spin. Oh, the
that
spin is
guy is
awesome.
like, whoa.
The spin is awesome, but hats off to the capturer for pushing in that camera just at the right moment when he does his arms like
Yeah.
this.
At the
Epic.
end, yes. Yeah,
Yes.
100%.
Epic clip. I love it. I love that clip. All right.
Such a fun sport.
And Scott has another would you rather here. Would you rather the nightclub or night activities? Well, the one time that baby and I went to the club, our daughter, our older daughter, invited us to go to the club. I don't know why we said yes. We're not club people. You know what we did? We sat in the corner and watched her have fun. That's what we did. Eventually, we just took off. You know, we were up there so late. I don't know why we went. We just did. You know, just hey, we're here for you. But yeah, that was interesting to say the very least. We're not club people. You know,
Neither am I.
don't do that.
Neither am I.
Journeys with Junior Brady says I prefer to drive, but other than Charleston, most everything is 9 to 10 hours away.
And they're taking Charleston away at the end of the year.
Oof. And Cruising on the High Season Travel says night activities.
Same, Rob. Same.
Oh, wow. Anthony on the Move says, I wish they would offer a meat alternative to shrimp with the grits. I guess that would be on the buffet. Oh, wow.
Would be on the buffet. They also added, Anthony, they also added to Carnival recently what they call a secret vegan or secret vegetarian menu. They're going to roll it out eventually. It's in the MDR. So if you're there, I'm not saying that you could get shrimp and grits with the meat alternative, but this just brings up a point I was thinking about. Thinking about in relation to this, they have a secret vegan menu now that they offer in the main dining room that you can ask for, and they will kind of give you some meatless alternatives to that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's free. There's not an upcharge. They're not going to be like, oh yeah, here's the vegan menu and everything is, $10 an entree. It's included. So, and they're gonna end up rolling it out, making menus for it. I think they're just in like a beta test stage to test what dishes are doing the best and which meat alternatives, I guess, are doing the best. And then they're going to craft a menu for all the vegan and people with dietary issues and things like that there'll be some dairy-free options on there for people with lactose intolerant and things like that. So pretty
Nice.
cool. Pretty cool.
Journeys with June and Brady says night activities. I love the atrium parties.
Same.
Yep. Well, at night, you can find me on the deck. Traditionally speaking, because we are carnival cruisers most of the time, you'll find me up on deck filming the deck parties and turning them into vlogs. I love the nighttime parties because the sun's not out.
Yeah.
No, straight up. Oh, snap. He came in green. Here's your hearts, bro.
3 months.
Yes, 3 months. Thank you so much for your loyal membership. We always appreciate that. And we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it's now time for me to let you know who is coming on for the remainder of the day on YouTube. Man, I need to get to that last little bam in. Oof, I missed my mark. Yep. And we haven't been tagged for it for copyright so far, so I think it's here to stay.
That's good.
As a part of the show. Yeah, awesome. So here is the YouTube lineup for the entire day. This morning, Can't Stop Walking But Love Mowing and Cruising had a wonderful show. He is stuck on the horizon.
Oh,
I think at either one of the ports of call, they needed their government ID instead of the passport or whatever. I'm not sure how that went down. I woke up to him and Crooked Peach this morning, and he said you needed your government ID or state ID to get off the ship. So I'm not sure if he was able to or not. Go check out that replay.
interesting. Yeah.
Also, and all of these are Eastern time zones, by the way. Daily Coffee Talk with CME Traveling is at 8 a.m. The CME Traveling had a premiere at 8:30 for the Steakhouse. Naturally, at 9 a.m. is Go Live Together with Cruising is Fun Anytime, Jeremy Sheryl Cruise Adventures, and normally Eddie Lugo Studios. But today, Controversial Cruising has come up. At 9 a.m., She Sails Away is going live. At 10:30 a.m., the Z Show Cruise Fun. At 11 a.m., Chili's Cruises has some cruise news. At 12 p.m., Mayhem and Miracles, noonish or later, live. At 5:30 p.m., Cruise In Family has a premiere. That's Cruise, the letter N, Family. At 6:33 p.m., Controversial Cruising premiere has another premiere for Alaska.
Yeah, I think I'm also going to move that up. It's going to be 3 o'clock your guys' time. So it's going to be 1 o'clock my time. You guys will see that on my page. That's fine.
Okay, cool. And then at 7 p.m., Controversial Cruising with the Astute Tourist.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it is Thirsty Thursday.
Or special guest.
Okay. Also check out Bamanola Adventures. It's a Cruise Life, Scott Smith, Salty Beach Traveler, PSV Odyssey, Cruising with Calandra, Buddy Biggs Adventures, Midlife Travels, Lawn Lifters, Goldie, Globies Travels, Rock the Boat, and many other channels that always come in and show us some love here in the chat. If you are here in the chat, get ready to be promoted because that's what we do here.
Yes, and if you guys see Jimmy at any point on the YouTube streets, wish him a happy birthday because it's his birthday tomorrow. But
Anthony on the Move says, I asked for chicken or sausage instead of shrimp due to an allergy. They didn't offer it. Ugh, that's a bummer.
How can you put chicken and grits or sausage and grits? That's so easy.
No, they do put sausage in. They put andouille sausage in, which is pork, but they could have, I guess, replaced the chicken with the shrimp. I'm not sure.
Definitely could have.
It just goes together, but chicken would be an obvious alternative.
Right.
That's what we normally do with jambalaya. So why not?
Oh, jambalaya.
Where is Todd? Well, I think you might have hacked him off yesterday, Rob. That's where Todd is. He's gone, I believe. I don't know. We'll have to see if he comes in later on. Okay, here we go. Yep. We are all caught up in the chat again. So what is your plans for the remainder of the day, Scott?
I am going to work right after this.
Nice. Work is a good thing.
Work is a good thing.
Yep. And we would like to thank everybody who came into the show today, especially our guest panelists. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
As always, we appreciate you coming in. And everybody take care of each other out there. Be sure to take care of yourselves. I'm going to go ahead and play this one. Keep calm and start packing. Yes, baby wanted me to remind everybody to start packing for their journey because,
I need to start packing.
9 months or 12 months is a good time to do so, and then redo it. How many days before the cruise? We have less than 150 by now. I normally don't like to look at it every day because that drives me crazy.
How about 1 week? How about 1 week and I haven't started yet, technically?
Oh my goodness. Be calm and start packing after you get home. 144 days until Booze Cruise 2.0. Yeah, we're cooking right along with this timing. I'm so serious. And let's see. Goldie says, thank you for a lovely live and chat. Big hugs to Hannah and Cheryl. Yes, absolutely. And okay, well, there's a bunch of one-letter chats coming through. I think Rob is trying to catch up to everybody else. All right. Well, with that, we will ask you to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Bye.